maybe we just skip it. Awesome. This is what we get for going back to the original programming. Yay.
What's going on?
We don't know what's going on. Oh my goodness, guys. So we decided to go back to this setting for tonight because I got a new computer and we weren't sure how that was going to work. We didn't have a chance to test it. And then we had technical difficulties anyway, even reverting back to our normal, regularly scheduled program. So sorry about that.
Yep. So how's it going? Welcome to Monday Night Sketchy. I am Johnny Jalopy, and with me as always, my wife in crime, ity-B.
Well, hello. Sorry about last week, guys. Thank you for being okay with us taking the night off. I hope everybody had a safe Labor Day. And here we are on September 13th. This is season 4, episode 31.
Yeah, so tonight I thought we'd sketch out a police car. I did a line or ink and pen drawing of this a while back. I liked it, but there was some things I wish would have been cool to show the chrome and all that kind of stuff, colored it in, and I never did that. So tonight we'll link it up, and now it'll become available as a print. So
very cool. We always love the revisiting. How many years ago was this? Do you know?
This is last year.
Oh, okay. So
not too far away.
Yeah, somewhat new. Let me tell you who we've got on. There are 22 people joining us so far tonight.
Well, thanks for watching, those 22 people.
Yes, guys, thank you. We've got Draco tuning in. We've got Troy Asher. He says, word up. And he also says we are 30 days away from the arrival of baby Charlie, their first
Nice. Very
kid.
cool.
Yes, exciting.
Congratulations.
Congrats to you guys. Mike Frugi is joining us. Good evening, sketchy people, he says.
How are we doing?
Lizzie Daughtry, hello you two. Welcome back. We missed you. Welcome to you. And Lizzie, I forgot to take a picture, but I did order a keychain from Lizzie. She made me out of her resin that she does. It came out awesome. It's turtles, which I love. I have it hanging in my car so I can see it every time I get in the car. I have it on like my rearview mirror, so super cute. Guys, she's making some cool stuff over there.
Really making some neat stuff. So
yeah, jewelry and these keychains, and now she's doing like coasters, I saw.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So yeah, she's got some
resin stuff is neat.
Good stuff going on. Howard Pierpont is joining us. 77 and Sunset.
What's up, Howard? How are you? Hopefully everything is good. So yeah, guys, we're just laying down an old ink and pen drawing that I did. I was trying to think of things to draw tonight, and I really couldn't come up with a good plan. So I thought, why not revisit something that was fun to draw? I think it'd be a neat hot rod if someone was to build it. I'm always game for somebody doing that.
Right.
So yeah, that's where we're at.
Police car, maybe honoring 9/11 as well.
Yeah, I mean, that was, I don't know how many folks watched some of the events.
The recaps.
Well, not so much that, but the memorials and that kind of stuff. Not to bring Sketchy down already, but
no, but it was really interesting because I never watched the documentaries, and you watch them almost every year, I think, when they're on.
Yeah, I am fascinated with the day. I remember it very much. I won't forget it. It changed a lot of things in my life, the course of a lot of things in my life. It's really the course of me coming to Florida. So are all based on the fact of 9/11. A lot of moves in my life after that particular day happened. I started doing some thinking and soul searching and changing of my plans as a person. And so for good or bad, it brought me to Florida. Yeah.
Well, it hasn't been bad, has it?
Well, not now.
Oh. Draco said, why say it? You know what I'm going to say. Because we were late again.
Of course.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Troy said you should start beatboxing. LOL. Because it was all kind of scuffed. Mama Wood is in the house. Hello all, Mom and Tim in the house.
How we doing?
Love you, Mama and Tim. Kevin Johnson, Hudwis, is in the house and ready to get sketchy. How are you guys? We are doing great.
I'll change the opacity of this. I'm having a little trouble picking up the back drawing a little bit. So.
Harry Wood is joining us. Do you know a Harry Wood? Is that a possible family member? Last name Wood. I guess it's pretty popular. He says hello. Welcome to the broadcast.
Well, how are we doing? Welcome.
Kevin Klingo is watching. My son Kevin, who did our intro music.
Not the part that screwed up. It's the part that I did. So.
Troy said 5.0 run. RUUUNNNNN LOL. Oh, Mama said she can barely hear us.
Oh, let me check the volume. Sorry about that, Mom. I didn't even think about that on my phone. How about now?
How about now?
Hopefully that's a little better.
Okay.
I'm not talking super loud, so I apologize.
Bob McLaren's joining us from the 51st state. Welcome, Bob. We've got DCCF from France.
Vive la France.
Joining us tonight. Welcome, sir.
So we appreciate you guys coming and stopping by. Sketchy, we're now, how many? This is the fourth year?
Fourth year.
We've been doing this for a
32,
while.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're still continuing to bring things that are entertaining to you, that's worth watching it.
Yes.
If you have questions or, heck, if you want to, grab a pen and some paper and draw along.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you got questions or any of that kind of stuff, feel free. Don't hesitate to ask.
Now, I know when we were doing the 2-camera shot, sometimes a 3-camera shot, people did prefer this view. I think they like watching where your hand is going, where the pen's going, and it's a little hard for people to follow when we were doing...
Sure, and I get that.
Yeah.
That was just me trying to bring a little
something
different view to the...
You know why? A lot of the other artists are doing it that way, where you just see them, you just see the picture develop. You don't really see their hand on it. You don't see where they're going. So
yeah,
I think you were just trying to mimic that, but
yeah. You mean what we were trying to do before or now?
No, what we were trying to do when we did the camera setup, because you were like, oh, this will be neat, because that's kind of the view that everybody else is doing, is just...
Yeah, I really didn't think anybody really cared how I draw it. It just how it comes out.
Oh, well, apparently they do care. I think they like looking at the way you're manipulating the page and all that kind of stuff. And again, looking at some other artists and the way they do their videos, it's not always like this. It's usually the other type of view where you're just seeing all the lines form. You know what I mean? So I think this is neat for people to see. Mike Virtue said, we're definitely glad to have you. Well, thank you, sir. DCCF says, good evening, everyone. Troy said we should collaborate on a build, something like a show rod style mini bike. Sounds interesting. The McCoys are joining us. Hello from the Swamp State. We are
McCoys.
still here dodging tropical storms.
Yeah, you guys have been in the soup for too long.
I know, it's crazy. Crazy.
All right, so I got this pen is a little too thick, so we're going to thin that down.
Eric Schinkel is joining us. Welcome, sir. Kevin Johnson said classic paddy wagon. Nice.
Yeah, so, I think this would be a cool model if someone wants to build a model of
like
this.
A little one?
Yeah.
Paul Marziani is saying hello. Welcome, sir, to the broadcast.
We sure appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. And again, we apologize for last week.
Yeah, we took a night. We did take an evening. Lizzie said you guys are my Monday night soap since they pulled all the soaps off of TVs.
More than you know, Lizzie. More
Right?
than you know, to be honest.
Then McCoy said Inktober is just around the corner. Going to have to gather up my pens. This is true. Are you going to be putting out a list again, Johnny?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it this year.
Really?
I might pass the torch to somebody else to run it because I don't know.
Yeah, time is limited. That's for sure. Draco said, anybody else getting skips? Is there an issue with the broadcast?
Skips as in what?
Skips maybe in the broadcast is what I'm thinking. Robert Frost is joining us. I'm a little late, but hello from Indiana. Welcome, sir.
Well, I'm on the internet and I'm on my phone.
Yeah, normal broadcast like we would normally do.
I don't know.
Maybe refresh or
sorry
come back
if
in.
it is.
Nobody else seems to be getting the skips, so sorry. So I don't know if you were following. I did post on Facebook and I did post on my ity-B Instagram page that Johnny and I got Kona out for a spin this weekend. A little bit of rain when we headed in, but not so bad that we needed a windshield wiper, which good thing because we don't have one. But finally,
No, they'll slow you down. It's all weight, so it's all about speed.
Oh, is that what it is?
Weight reduction.
Well, then you should have left me out of the car. There was a little show going on. We had stopped in on Friday night. We had taken my daughter to her birthday dinner, and on our way home, I was like, you know what? We've driven by this place called Liquid Garage, and it wasn't open the couple times we went past it. So I was like, let's see if it's open. So we stopped in on Friday night. We had a drink and saw on their little schedule board that they were going to be doing a car meet, is what they called it.
Yeah, just a meetup.
Yeah, just a meetup. So there was maybe 6 cars, 6, 7 cars. It was super small. But the cars were pretty cool.
Yeah, I think S6 ended up showing up.
Yeah. Like that, so we went and did that on Sunday. So we got her out on Sunday, and I'll tell you what, anywhere she's parked, man, there are people just looking at every little detail. And it's just so neat to see the feedback because I know Johnny worked really hard on the paint scheme, which he has not yet changed, and I'm not telling you what it is.
You can tell him, it doesn't matter.
It's too late. Because now I don't even remember. But we did all the stickers in there, and we still have more stickers to put in. I know she needs a good cleaning. We got to get that done. There's just been so much rain and stuff. We're really waiting for some drier weather here so we can get some stuff done. But it was good to get out in her, and she ran great.
Yeah, she did really well.
Howard Pierpont said 5 by 5 here.
Okay, good.
What does that mean?
In radio terminology, that means that we're loud and clear.
Oh. How would I not know that? You would think I would know that being a CB whiz.
Well, I guess that shows that you're not a CB whiz.
I'm not a whiz at anything. I just, in my own head, I feel like I am. Mike Ferrucci said the faster you go, the harder it will be for the rain to stick to the windshield. Yes, this is true. And we even have a little visor too, but it really only protects like a 2-inch section.
Well, when the windshield is flat, there's no real rake to the windshield. So
Jerry Amaral is joining us. Good evening, sketchy people, he says. Welcome, sir.
How you doing, Jerry? Great to see you or hear you. Glad you're on.
Kevin Johnson said, Kona is seriously so sweet. I'd be proud to own her. Well, thanks. I know Johnny is proud to own her. He loves driving that car.
It's fun. It puts a smile on my face.
And to others around us, because whenever we're driving, there's always people driving. They'll like speed up to get next to us so we can see their thumbs up that they give us. It's pretty cool.
I had a lady actually follow me from our turn onto Starkey all the way to the light, just taking pictures, and then pulled up next to me, honked, waved, and then left. I was like, that's a whole lot of trouble to take pictures. Right. You could have just said, hey, pull over.
I know.
Of course, what if she was there to murder me?
Murder. That's cool. Yeah, she does cause a lot of attention to come her way. Brian Fye said Rain-X. Yes, we have done the Rain-X.
Yeah, it's due again.
Yeah, but I think even with that, the type of rain that we get here,
it is pretty hard.
Yeah,
rain.
It is. The other day, it was merely a sprinkle on our way home the other day, so it wasn't too bad. Draco said I was getting skippage. What did you say about Inktober? Johnny said he wasn't sure if he was going to be hosting.
Yeah, I might hand off the torch to somebody else to make a list, do the whole thing, be the actual mediator running the whole thing. I don't know. I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm necessarily bringing anything to the table for Ink October, so I might just hand it off to somebody else to enjoy and be the one that runs it. I don't know if people are really showing up, you know, that has anything to do with me. So I think I might just let it go and let it be somebody else's baby, and we'll see. I don't know yet.
All right. Well, there you have it. If anybody's interested, reach out to Johnny so he can set you up as an administrator for the page. Is it still your page, or would they run their own page?
I mean, if they wanted to utilize the people that are already signed up on that page, I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Yeah, Kevin Johnson says, someday I really need to do Inktober. Time is such a factor, though. I know. It is, and that's probably part of the struggle that Johnny's thinking about, too. We have a lot of stuff going on personally in October, and by the time our normal day is done and he sits down to do something, or, if work is too busy and you don't get to take a break, because sometimes you would, jot out something on your break, but if you can't, you can't. And then, and then there's people that...
Yeah, lately I really haven't had that free time to do that. So.
No. I mean, and it can be something super simple. It doesn't have to be something super detailed, but that's kind of just the way you draw, though. I mean, you can draw something pretty quick, but you're a bit of a perfectionist, I think.
I'm a perfectionist.
You are. Draco said, not me this year. So he's not doing it this year. It is fun. I don't think you added me to the page because I wasn't drawing anything, obviously, but I remember seeing it. Maybe I just saw it by way of the
you probably saw people posting. And
yeah. And I enjoyed seeing everybody's take on things. I think it's interesting.
It's just, the time frame to come up with the list. Last year, Draco, thank goodness Draco Cycles helped me a lot with the list itself, and hopefully I was able to give him enough credit that it definitely wasn't coming from me. And
well, even if people just sent you a message with, hey, what about this one? You could use those ideas and put them on the list.
Yeah, it's still, you got to come up with a list, and it's a lot of work. It's not just, to try to come up with something that everybody can have fun doing. That's why there's a guy that does Ink October, and he was doing what he was doing, and unfortunately he's had a lot of people rip him off, and that's another thing too. I just get this weird taste in my mouth that, I don't know, I was being kind of thrown into this mix of people that were trying to benefit off this person who had created Ink October, and I certainly wasn't one of those people. I was just saying, hey, how cool would it be to have a hot rod version, and I wasn't trying to get any monetary benefits from it at all, but I just feel like I got kind of lumped into it too. Not that I was named, but still, I don't know.
Are you the only one that did a hot rod Inktober?
I think so. There's a lot of different variations of Inktober. People doing comic strips and different stuff like that. But the original person that's been doing it forever, just I feel like he kind of got screwed a little bit because people were kind of again taking his idea and monetizing it in some way.
Oh.
So,
well, you didn't really sell anything off
and to be honest, I don't think I might have sold some of the drawings themselves.
But I was them after the fact, though. You didn't sell them during October. Because you had, I remember, I don't know. You kept like a whole book.
But that, the monetizing I'm talking about is where they were trying to utilize the name of Inktober.
Oh.
And do it where they were kind of taking this thing that he had created, but not giving shout out even to the originator of it. You know what I mean? Which for me, again, I never didn't do that. I was, so I don't know. Just a lot of, it just put a bad taste in my mouth. Like I just didn't want to be affiliated with it in that way, and or even be thought of in that way. That here I'd be doing something that would be kind of slighted. You know what I mean?
Mike Ferrucci wants to know what the page was. It still exists. I think it's Hot Rod Inktober. So it's Hot space Rod space Inktober. There's 461 members right now, and it is a public group.
Yep.
Somebody posted something in August. So there are still people that are posting.
Oh yeah, there's still people that are going to the page and putting things on it.
Yeah, I think it's still. And your cover page said Hot Rod October 2020, so that would need to be updated.
Well, because the cover page is the list.
Right. Kevin Johnson wants to know what examples are on the list. You can find that over on the page there. So it's a Facebook page, Hot Rod Inktober. Jeff Bell is tuning in. Sorry I'm late, but I'm late.
Yeah, no problem.
Draco said the page is still there and people still post on it. Yeah, that's what we just said.
Are we enjoying what we're seeing here?
Yeah, I think people are digging it, guys. Likes and loves, if you would, just let us know
Inktober thing.
if you're digging it. Mike Furchu said, Draco, what's the page called? How do I join? You can request to be added, I think, and somebody lets you in.
Yeah, if you go to there, I mean, I basically every time someone goes to the page and wants to be a part of it, I put an accepting on there. I haven't denied anybody, except for things that look like you can totally tell it was
like a bot or something.
Yeah, bullshit, you know.
Okay. Yeah, so definitely go check it out. I mean, if you guys want to get in on it or whatever, maybe somebody else will post a list or something, or maybe if you were to post on there, hey, if anybody wants to post a list, you know, but then there might be 20 million people with a list. Anyway.
Or again, if somebody's interested in starting another page, go for it.
Right.
I just, you know, I'm not trying to be Johnny Downer on it, but and I got a bad taste in my mouth from the last situation that happened with it, with the particulars of Inktober, and so I just don't know if I want to be affiliated. I may come back next year and do it again. I don't know. Again, like I said, I don't know. Having me affiliated with the page itself, does that really bring anything to the page? No. Doesn't bring any
but you had some
validity to it.
People who were
I don't
following you on social media would have followed that as well, and that brought
sure.
some extra people
I don't know
in.
if that was the case that people were coming to it because of me. So
Brian Fye said thanks, but have to run. New schedule makes Mondays difficult to watch. We get it, and football has started, so we understand that too.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll start.
Maybe if we're in the background while you're watching football, that would be fantastic.
But we've been Mondays forever. You know, we're here until we get tired of doing this too.
I think this looks cool so far. People are digging it. Draco said it's really fun. I always look forward to it. If someone keeps it going, I'll be there. Indeed. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Jerry Emerald said football blech. Kevin Johnson said tonight Sketchy is looking great, so he is digging it.
Well, glad you dig it. I'm trying to make it cool. That's where we're at right now.
Yeah. Maybe did a zoom out. Johnny had done. He had this pad that he picked up at the supply store, and it was tan paper. And he used to do the designs. You know, he would do his drawing in black ink, and then he would go back with just a white pen and put in chrome and any light accents and stuff like that. It was literally just the two colors, black and white ink, on this tan paper. And I'm telling you, those drawings were some of my favorites that you did. It was so simple. They weren't color at all, but they just looked so good. And I'm seeing the tan background here. Is that what you're going to do tonight?
I might play around with trying to do it.
Okay.
Create what you asked me to do.
Yeah, because I really like it. Just came out so good. It's like the detail of it was there, and you didn't even need the color. But those are some of my favorite ones that you've done, and those ones that you have in the book. And again, we are sitting on a gold mine of Johnny Jalopy original art from years past, hundreds, probably even thousands of drawings that you've done that are originals that we've got to go through, and like you're doing here, just the revisit on these I think is so cool, because you'll look at something that you did, you know, back in 2012 or 13 and be like, this doesn't even look good. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Most of the art I look at of myself stuff, yeah.
And then you'll take it and, you know, repurpose it and do it in your more developed style that you have now. So that's fun to watch. I think people are enjoying that too.
Do you think it's more developed?
From 8 years ago? Absolutely. You don't think it is? You don't think your style has developed, or the way you're doing things has changed in 8 years?
I mean, I guess I would hope that some of it would be better.
Yeah. And just your technique too. And the fact that it's digital. 8 years ago, you weren't doing as much digital art. A lot of those were just hand drawn.
Well, again, back in those days, I was getting a lot of shit for doing digital art. So,
right.
From the all-knowing art dudes.
Art community.
Yeah.
Well, there were some people that were very supportive regardless of what you did. So, don't forget that. Lizzie said, loving this. The McCoy said, Mama said foosball is the devil. Joe Beckham said, I'd rather watch you than football. Well, fantastic, guys.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Draco said, it is these days that football is the devil. Lizzie said, Johnny is the best drawer I ever came across. Keep up the good work. She's a fan. She's a fan.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Lizzie.
Draco said, your art has evolved. Yes, I think that's a good word to use. You're good with words. The McCoy said, and we know because Bobby Boucher and his mama live just down the bayou from us. That's from Waterboy, right?
Yep.
Yay, I got a reference correct from the movie. Look at me! And I haven't even seen that whole thing all the way through. I just remember Boucher. Mike Furcci said, I think any artist, no matter the medium, are their own worst critic. I know when I was drawing and tattooing, I was very critical of my work. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, there's stuff that Johnny's just like, I can't believe anyone would even want to buy this, you know? And I'm like, what? Are you kidding? Like, it's fantastic. And it's like a great seller. People want it all the time. Some of the shirt designs too, you weren't like 100% liking, but people are buying them. People are digging it.
Seem to be.
Yeah. Jerry Emerald said, yay, go ity-B. 0.1 for ity-B today. I need all the points I can get today. That's for sure. Because
how are you
prior to right now, I was pointless. Oh, and you're even doing a silhouette. Huh. Now, is that a patch or is that a tattoo?
It's a patch, Beth.
Oh, okay. Did not know. Hank said, water sucks. Gatorade is better. Welcome, Hank. Hank also sent us a box of goodies. We'll have to show. Do you know where you put it?
It is put away.
Oh, he did put it away.
In the move.
He sent us a box of Johnny Jalopy and ity-B little figurines. I love them. So we need to talk with him and see what we can do here, because I think not necessarily the ity-B figurines, but definitely the Johnny Jalopy figurines. I think people are going to be interested in. They came out super cool. Hank is also the designer of our fantastic website. Go over there and check it out, johnnyjalopy.com, guys. He has done some fantastic work for us and has his own website available for cool work as well, hankd.com, so go check him out. Thanks, Hank, for all you do. Joe Beckham said, still need to chat about some projects. Oh, well, I guess that's more for you, because I don't know anything about the projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks really cool. Now, will you show us when you're done what the original looked like so we can see the modifications that you made?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. Where it evolved from, as Draco said, about your evolving. So there is a meetup going on out in California coming up in, is it a couple weeks?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't remember the date. The one with Gene Whitfield.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't remember? Let me look it up. We were trying to see if we could get Johnny out there.
It's not looking good.
No? This is the problem with the day job, guys. It's Saturday, October 16th, over at Winfield's Custom Shop in Mojave, California. They're doing something from 8 to 3, so we were hoping that we might be able to get Johnny out there. That would have been a cool show for him to go to. Is the other show going on or not? The one out in California that you went to last year or the year before? I can't think of the name of it. The big one, the big show.
No idea what you're talking about.
Where the Space Junkie was, the show that you went to.
SEMA?
Yes. I couldn't think of the name of it. Did they cancel it for this year?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. And that's supposed to be in November.
Yep.
So there's the possibility of maybe that too. Again, guys, day job, we're not sure what he's going to be able to do. I'd like to plan some stuff. By next year, everything should be open. We should be fairly back to normal. We'll have a clean slate as far as vacation time goes. There's got to be some weekend stuff that Johnny can make it to out in different areas. We'll see what's going on. Get him out there. Get him in your areas. That's the plan. Shaggy LeBlanc is joining us.
What's up, Shaggy?
Welcome. Shaggy's putting out some really cool stuff. I love.
Yeah, he just did you see his car? I think he won some trophies this weekend.
Trophies.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Sick ride.
Kevin Johnson said, Johnny, you seemed bummed tonight. You good?
All good.
He is good. Jerry Emerald said, damn day job, always getting in my way too. I think that's all of our problems, guys. I think we just need to quit our day jobs. Wouldn't that be it?
We only had choices like that.
I know.
All right, so there's where we're at on the car.
Very cool. I love the stance on it.
All right, let's see if I can't screw up the flames.
Oh, it had flames? Okay. Oh, I see them. I see the flame shadow in the background. So it's a little different, but you're trying to keep it somewhat similar. I'm actually watching you draw, which is why I'm being quiet right now. Watching how you do the flames. I don't think I could do it. That looks pretty tough.
Anybody could do it.
I guess with a little practice. With a little practice, anybody can do it. Kevin Johnson said, I've worked the last 15 days straight. I'm always tired. Sand fight to fight the energy to work. Oh. I'm always tired and fight to find the energy to work on our basement and other fun projects.
Yeah, it makes it tough when you're...
Well, when you have home projects and then you have work and then you have work again and then you have projects that you really want to do, stuff you have to do.
Sure.
There's just way too much going on. Shaggy said, yeah, I judged a rat rod pick to rat rods and then someone picked my car for something concrete or asphalt crunch or something, but lots of cars at Frank and Ruth 30. I forgot it was a lot. They said over 80,000 people there.
That's awesome. Your car looked great. I really love it.
And then he said, I hate this thing because I think it cut him off when he was typing. That's 80,000 people. That is crazy.
That's awesome.
That's a big turnout. Hank said, I don't know if this has been talked about or not, but has the list been started for Hot Rod Inktober? No, in fact, Hank, you might have missed it, but Johnny did say that he was not putting together a list this year, so he was asking if anybody else might be interested in doing that. I'm not sure if he's going to have the time to put into it this year. So if anyone else is interested, let us know. Jim Pollen is joining us. Hey, everybody. Hobo's Hot Rod Garage is here.
How are you doing?
Horseheads, New York. Yep. Welcome.
All right. Let's see.
Cool. Like this ornate area that you're doing around the little porthole thing there. Mike Frucci said, been off for a little more than a week now. Wife and I caught COVID.
Sorry.
We're on the mend though. Went to the villages and got the antibody injections. Okay, great. Yeah, I hear that's what a lot of people are doing. It seems to be helping. So I'm glad that at least something is working for people. Jerry Emerald said, very cool sketch, Johnny. So he's digging it.
Thank you so much.
Guys, as always, these Monday night sketches are only $20. And we'll have it available on the website once it's done and it gets uploaded and everything. So you'll be able to order it there. Of course, on the website as well, as I'm sure most of you know, if there's any new people, you may want to go check it out, johnnyjalopy.com. But we have our t-shirts, we have our hats, our beanies, which I am wearing today, of course, because it's summer. Why wouldn't I be wearing it? And stickers. We've got some cool stuff over there. Like Johnny says, where would the cool kids wear? We certainly have a lot of cool kids who have purchased jalopy gear.
Yep.
We have an entire album dedicated to the Jalopy Army, so we thank you for that. Shaggy said that paddy wagon is sweet. I've been waiting for you to do a paddy wagon for a while. Oh,
well,
prayers answered, Shaggy. There you go. Jim Pollan said, new grandfather. Our granddaughter was born on Friday. Such an amazing feeling.
Congratulations.
That is awesome.
That is great.
Hank said, Draco, are you still awake? You want to work on that list? I think Draco also passed on doing the list, but you'll have to check with him. Oh, he said, yes, sir. Okay. Well, maybe.
Well, there you go.
Maybe between the two of them, they can put something together.
Yeah, very possible.
Who knows? Maybe I will try and submit some stuff this year. Maybe it's my turn to start learning how to do this stuff so I can be a backup.
You could take it over.
Could I?
Why not?
I wouldn't want to take it over.
You could.
No, everything I draw would involve a Smurf of some sort.
No, you could do it. It's not that hard.
It is hard. You make it look easy, but it's hard. Remember the time you asked me to draw on there and I couldn't even put the little pen thing to the screen. I got all messed up.
I don't recall that.
I recall. It was humiliating. We did it live. You don't remember?
Yeah.
It was bad. Hank said, we won't let you down, JJ. We can help you out. So maybe they will go ahead and do a list for us.
Well, again, it's, I'm not looking for, just do it as you want to do it.
Hank said, Facebook updated again. SMH can't see how many viewers are on tonight. Right now I've got 21 viewers. So we appreciate y'all hanging in and watch to see how this one comes out.
21, you said?
21 right now.
Cool.
Yeah. Pretty consistent amount staying since the beginning, so we appreciate it. This is looking cool. I like the silhouette. And even just the way you did the little bit of the highlight on the arm already. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm excited to see if you do the white in this one, so everybody can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we'll see if it comes out
Come
good.
out really cool. I think it will. I mean, it does look really nice on the paper, but we'll see how it comes out here. Love the motion you got going on in this one. I think those are some of my favorite ones that you do too. The ones that are like flying through the air or being chased by somebody, or you could just see the motion in it. And then the whole shadow thing, how you even know how to do a shadow.
Spoke too soon.
Wesley Wilkerson is joining us. Sorry about being late. Was listening to my favorite artist. Very cool. Well, we're happy that you've joined us. You're checking in at a good time. Johnny is about halfway through, I would say, this sketch. He's doing an old police car hot rod tonight. Oh, I'm just now noticing the way you've got the lines around the light too, to show that kind of spiraling. That's cool. So, what else is going on with you guys tonight? Everybody's being quiet tonight. You're making my job hard. I have to come up with all the content. Give me something to talk about here, guys. What have you been doing? Other than we know Shaggy's been to a car show. Hank, when did you say that big car show was happening up by you? Or did that already happen? Hank said, what were your comments on the ity-B figurine? Did the red hair match? No, actually my hair is more of a darker red now. It almost looks black. So I'm really not even quite that red anymore. Still red, but dark red. I liked it. I thought it was cool. I did look a little like Fiona from Shrek. I felt like it was very Fiona like, which is fun. So I'm okay with it. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was cool. I just don't know if anybody's going to want them. I think they're going to want the Johnny Jalopy ones, but I don't know if they'd want an ity-B. We are talking about maybe doing an ity-B t-shirt. I'm still trying to come up with some kind of clever wording for it, but maybe using that ity-B silhouette photo that Johnny did for me for my Instagram profile picture. So that's something that we have in the works we're talking about. Let's see. Lizzie said, bad boys, what you're going to do when they come for you. Pretty much. Mike Smith is joining us. Welcome, sir.
What's going on?
Mike Frucci said, definitely digging the sketch. Thank you for doing this. We all have busy lives, and for you to take an hour and a half to hang out with us and draw.
Well, we're glad that you guys hang out as well, and it's much appreciated that you didn't want to stop and hang out and watch me doodle.
Yeah. Lizzie said this Saturday is the Plant City car show, and her older son's birthday. Well, happy birthday to him.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be making the show. Johnny was off last weekend, and we had some stuff to do, but I think he has to work this weekend, so I don't think we'll be getting out much at all. Shaggy said Johnny got us mesmerized in this fine art. I know. I really don't stop to watch him draw very often because I'm always reading the comments. But this was like one that I requested that he do, like this style. So I'm excited to see how it turns out. Mitch Walker is joining us. I shot lots of pictures at the Moonshine and Racers reunion in Mount Airy, North Carolina this past weekend. It was awesome. Lots of old race cars.
Very cool.
Yeah. Mike Frucci said was supposed to go to a street truck show Saturday, but Corona happened. I know. Sorry. Lane Kelton is tuning in. He says, hey, my favorite couple. I've been busy getting ready for tomorrow. Late, better than never.
That's right.
That's okay. It's all good. We're glad you're here. Great work on that pool house you're doing out there.
It's looking cool.
It's coming out really cool.
All right, well.
That's cool. It does. I think it looks just like how it would if you were to sketch it.
Well, I did sketch it.
No, I'm saying like on paper with the white, because that white pen almost looks like it gives like a chalk effect, like a bright white. It's really nice. Mitch Walker said pics are posted on my page if anyone wants to look. Absolutely. Jerry Amaral said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go for tonight. Keep up the awesome work, Johnny. I've been hit or miss lately, but I do look forward to checking you and Itty on Monday nights. Have a great week.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by.
We do appreciate it. Thank you, Jerry. And of course, once we're done with this, the final picture will be posted, so you'll get to see how it actually turned out. So cool. What a neat style. I love it. I love it. I love it. So this is not going to be in color. It's just going to be this tan background with the white highlights and the black ink. So how are you guys digging this? Do you like it so far? Do you see what he's doing? There's not going to be any color in it.
Per your request.
Per my request. Because I just think sometimes the color takes away from the actual design itself because people are so focused on what it looks like, especially if you do like a patina or if you do your glitter effect that you do. But
glitter?
Yeah, when you do the...
You mean flake?
Flake, sorry. Yes. But I like the simplicity of this. I just think it looks cool. Lizzie said it's awesome. Kevin Johnson said, I love that style / look. Shaggy said, I flashed my boobs during the news conference up there in Frankenmuth 3 times, and then they caught me, and then they turned the camera. Yeah, I'm really digging this. Mike Furchu said, I think this is going to be Lizzie's new screensaver. It's possible. She hasn't said it yet. She hasn't fully committed yet. But yes, definitely honoring 9/11 first responders for sure, and anybody who's still in that line of work. So thankful for the hard work and those people putting their lives on the line every day. Lane Kelton said, no color is a good change up. It doesn't hurt to be different every once in a while. That's what I said. Mike Frucci said it looks awesome, so people are digging it. We've got 27 viewers. If you're just joining us, Johnny is sketching an old paddy wagon police hot rod tonight, revisiting a design that he did last year and didn't quite finish. There were things that he wanted to change on it. But he's doing it in the style that I have requested, which is no color, just the black ink and white highlights. And I think it looks great. Just watching where you go in and put the detail. Kevin Johnson said it's like sepia photos, nice style.
Yeah, kind of the idea of it.
Yeah. And he's not done yet, so I mean, once it's all done, it's going to look even better. Just the way you do the little, you can still see the chrome without even using the chrome colors, the blues, the purples that you normally use. You can still tell that it's chrome. That's so cool. Matt Williams is joining us a little late. Finally get to watch live on vacation on Oregon coast. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Johnny's drawing a paddy wagon tonight. As you can see, no color in this design, just the white highlights with the black ink on the tan paper. Hank said the girls are back at school, and last week Ava got her saxophone for school. She got to choose 2 instruments to try, and she picked the flute and sax. She did much better with the sax, takes after her dad. Oh, did you used to play sax too? I was actually a clarinet player.
Nice.
Slapping the reed instead of slapping the bass. Shaggy said, I definitely like just the black and white. It's old school tattoo. Love it. More depth. Very cool. Kevin Johnson said saxophone. My son played saxophone. He liked it. He only played for a couple of years though, because then somebody told him that band was for sissies or something like that, so he didn't do it anymore. I played an instrument from 5th grade all the way up until my freshman year of high school, and then I quit because I wanted to do some other stuff. But I think learning a musical instrument is a very good thing. Did you play anything in school or no?
Mm-mm.
No. So you picked up the...
Just sports.
That's true. You were too busy with sports. And they wouldn't let you do both, right? Was that the situation you were in? Because they wouldn't let me do both when I was trying out for something.
I wasn't interested in anything other than sports.
No. But you do play guitar. That you picked up as an adult, right?
Yeah. Taught myself.
Yeah. Self-taught like everything else you do. Oh, you are putting color in it.
No. Just a flame. Fire.
It looks cool though.
Yeah, I don't know if I like it with the color in it.
I don't. I'd rather it not have the color. Hank said, I feel Ava will play a few years, but she's more interested in sports and cheerleading. She asked me the other day, can I play an instrument and sports? I'm like, nope. Then she said, I like sports and cheerleading better. Yeah, we tried the whole sports thing with my daughter too, and it turned out she liked cheerleading better as well. She was playing volleyball, that was her sport. And, well, actually, she started off with softball, took a couple hits to the face with the ball, and after the first season, she was like, yeah, we're not doing this again. But she did cheer from the time she was 4 or 5 years old all the way up until high school. She loved it. We used to have her in a little like recreational program outside of school. But yeah, she didn't really take to the sports and didn't really join any of the other clubs or anything, so she wound up doing cheer. Mike Frucci said, I've been playing guitar for a few years now. Definitely worth it. Wish I would have learned when I was younger. Yeah, and that's the one thing that my son has always done. Kevin has always done some type of music. He started out with drums and then he moved to guitar, and I think he can even play keyboards now. I mean, he's pretty musically inclined.
Yep.
I miss our jam sessions. I just came across some old videos of when you guys were playing together. We'll have to have him over soon so you guys can play again. You haven't picked up your guitar in quite some time. Again, time being a factor. Oh, I like it better with the white. That looks great. Very cool. I'm so glad you did this one. I really like it. Very good. So what else, guys? Again, super quiet on the comments tonight. Tell me what's been going on. Everybody else's kids, I'm sure, went back to school. Grandkids back to school. Hank said, Lola, my youngest, I have a feeling is going to be the musical one. Right now she has a guitar, keyboard, and is now asking for a violin.
Oh, nice.
That's quite the spectrum.
Yeah.
I wish I could have played violin. It looks so fun. And you don't have to use your mouth for it. That was the thing that used to upset me the most, is I just felt like my mouth was on this dirty piece of equipment because we were renting it. I didn't own the clarinet, so who knows who had it beforehand. I mean, you clean it, but how well is it cleaned, you know? I never liked using it that way, but I would have rather played violin or been in orchestra. But I did clarinet. Keyboards, I think, would be cool. That would be fun. Hank said, where was your mouth? LOL. It was on the mouthpiece of the clarinet. Lizzie said, I'm glad that my son Steven graduated a few years ago. Oh, I know. I'm glad my kids are out of school too. I can't even imagine what you parents are going through with school-age kids and having to deal with COVID and being in and being out of school and homeschooling and masks and the whole shebang. So glad I don't have to deal with that. I feel for all of you. Kevin Johnson said, I'm deciding if I want to pull the trigger and spend the money for a nice build. LS engine for my Chevy C10 short box truck project.
Nice.
Anything having to do with a Chevy C10, I'd be pulling a trigger on. That sounds amazing. Matt Williams said, I've started a YouTube channel that will go along with my artwork and books that I wrote.
Nice. Also
working on antiquing videos. Been doing some video on vacation. Huh. So what are your antiquing videos? Just stuff you've come across, or are you repurposing this stuff? Hank said, I've been waiting for the recorders. I guess they don't do that anymore. Do you remember the recorders? My kids came home with them. They did them up until like 10 years ago. I know that. That's funny. Draco said, now that's old school. I don't remember ever playing a recorder. I don't think they had them for us when we were little. I don't remember bringing it home. And if I did, I'm sure my father probably threw it out. He was a hardworking man. When he came home from work, he wanted to just relax. He didn't want to hear me playing anything. That's for sure. The recorders. How funny. I don't know. Why did they even issue those to people, to the kids? Was it just to give them an introduction to playing some type of music? Is that what it was for? I don't even know. Kevin Johnson said, sweet ass background, right? A little bit of a cityscape going on there.
All right, there we go.
That is so cool. Digging it. Ah, yay. I love it. That looks great. So glad you did it. Something different, guys. 20 bucks. $20. I would say full color, but we both know it's not. It's going to be black and white on the tan.
Well, there you go.
Free shipping. Love it.
There's your paddy wagon. And you wanted to see what it looked like before, you said?
Yeah, just to see where it started from. Oh, Lizzie committed to screensaver. We're golden. Mike Furcci wanted to know, what type of music do you like to play when you play your guitar? He actually writes a lot of his own stuff. It's got more of a country vibe, though, I would think.
Yeah, I would say that's fairly accurate.
Draco said 10:30, two for night. What are you talking about, sir? You're going to be going to bed here soon. You're not going to be able to stay up for a twofer. Matt Williams said, yes, stuff I collect and things others might like. I'm into automotive, vintage advertising, and pinup. Ah, very cool. Jim Pollan said it looks great. Rex Kaiser said that's cool. Johnny, haven't got to watch for a while. Well, we appreciate you tuning in, Rex. You tuned in on a good night because this was a kind of a unique Sketchy Live tonight. This isn't a style that Johnny normally draws in.
There's the original.
On here on Mondays. Let me see. Okay. So it's similar. Very similar, but man, it really pops on the tan page with the white highlights. Love it. Draco said, truth hurts. Howard Pierpont said, once a king, always a king. Bob McLaren is inviting Matt up to Hershey for his antiquing, automotive, vintage, advertising, and pinup stuff. Matt Williams said, Rod Shop Press is my channel. Cool. And that's on YouTube. Mike Furcci said, right on, we may have to jam. Nice. Super cool. Ooh, what happened to, oh, there it is. Okay.
There you go.
Yep, digging it.
All right, guys.
Very cool. I'm coming around.
Well, there you go, guys. Another Monday night in the books. We sure appreciate you guys hanging out with us. It's been fun. Head over to the website, johnnyjalopy.com. This print will be available for $20.
Get a beanie.
Of course, we have other stuff there. We have apparel, beanies, hats. We have t-shirts. I'm wearing a Sketchy Speed Equipment t-shirt. Yes, so come on over, take a look, and visit the website. Lots of cool stuff to be there. New stuff coming soon. And we sure appreciate you hanging out with us on another cool Monday night. So
see you next Monday.
We'll see you next Monday. Stay sketchy. We'll see you.